Hi guys, Joseph here. Today we're doing another Joseph car video, and today we're doing another video on my friend's 2003 Mercedes C180 compressor. And today we're going to be replacing the rear seat today. So we're in the series of an interior swap, and in this one we're changing out the rear seat from a cloth seat to a leather seat. This is episode 4, so let's get down to the car right now. Right guys, to do the rear seats. Right guys, to start we're going to pull the bolster out and do one hand of. So we're going to do is, to make life easier, we're going to to pull the seat bolster out, you just pull on it. Right, you're going to need 10mm bolt at the bottom. What size is this? Not very tight, this one here. Take really unnecessary bolster. No thread lock have been used on this, but we may supply some medium strength to this, and you don't really have to torque it much. Here we go. Now the bolster should pull right out. That's how it comes out the bolster. Right guys, to get started here, to get this out, we're going to have to undo these E-torques. Make it loose. There's also one at the bottom, which is well hidden away. Well done Mercedes for hiding your... Right guys, so before we finish loosening this, we're now going to go back to the top. I'm just going to pull out on this. So I'm just going to go and grab the other side. Yes, my granddad seems to have the habit of using electric ratchets as well for his work. This ain't very good. Someone ain't screwed this in properly. There you go. So it's a screw that holds this in. Let's that bit out, which should reveal us the bolts to loosen this off. Just going to throw this in there. This interior's pretty much at it, so we'll go. Right guys, we're going to break this loose. I bet it's going to be a fight, so use a proper socket. Use a proper socket and they will not strip out, and keep it straight. That's why these things sometimes strip out, and that's because of it. Keep it dead straight. These are the only two for the seat. And for the seat we'll get to that in a minute. I've broken this loose. So right guys, I'm just going to have to pause. I'm just going to go and have my lunch, and I'll be back guys. Right guys, it looks to get to them final 2 bolts, we're going to have to get through this way, so Open it and this slides straight out. Slides straight out. Turn that off to the side. Right guys, to get it out you pop this out with a screwdriver. There's your screw there. And you undo these 2 torque screws, which I'm just going to go and undo now. Right guys, to do this one I'm a bit I need to speed things up, so I'm going to get the power tool on it. Oh, there we go. This is what's holding it in. Out it comes. Out it comes. Here we are. Bolts exposed. Right guys, so couldn't find they. It's alright, we're going to use my small ratchet to break this loose. Oh, little ratchet. Striding amount of strength for a little ratchet like this. Ooh, I didn't think this ratchet would be able to handle this strength. Ooh. Right. Here we go. Now we're going to undo these E-Torques. I'm going to go and grab the tool. Right guys, we're going to undo these 2 E-Torques things. This seems to be what's holding this seat in. It is an E-Torques, but I'm actually using 10mm spanner. You should actually get yourself a set of E-Torques if you own one of these cars. I don't own this. I should have thought about what my tool supply was. Here we go. That's one side out. Right, all the carpet's now going to have to lift that. Look, there's the bit that's holding this belt on right there. There we go, undo that top bit. Right guys, to speed things up, as this time's now getting on, we need to get some bits done. It's over-torqued, too tight for the ratchet, so let's see why it's ratchet. I'll switch it off so it doesn't keep hurting myself. I see why this is difficult. Someone sees some slight thread locker on this. Now, this one might just be able to slide to the left. This one. So let's give it a shot. Right guys, this cargo cover actually slides to the left. And you start off by sticking a flat-ended screwdriver and pry up on both of them, like that, like to get them off. We just got the cargo. Now I'm going to go and grab the new seat and slide it on. Right guys, on my new leather seat, I've popped on my cargo cover, and now it's time to pop it back in the car. So I'm going to mount you in there and we're going to start popping it in. Right, I've got the seat in. This one turned out to be a bit of a hassle. I had to pull the cargo cover back off. What I'm going to do is lay it flat and then slide it on. But that was it. Hard bit over. Now we're going to have to do some switching around. So now we're going to pause here. Right, then what you do once you've got it all started, right, that was cross threading, that is. I'm going to call that tight enough. See, look, there's the seat belt. That's this side all bolted in. In a minute, we're going to start the nuts off. So that's this side in. So now I'm going to pause here. Right guys, now right guys, we're going to start tightening things up. It rained and now it's stopped, so get this job done and we'll get this bit done. Right guys, now putting these two bottom bolts in. And the same on the other side. In a minute, and now we're going to pull this down. And now, right now, we're going to find the final two bolts. There's so much junk in this car, so you don't get yourself in a mess like this. Keep things that you can easily find. Right. Right guys, just pop this in. I'm really low on battery, so I'm just going to film the necessary bits here. What I'm doing, I'll have to just transfer into a different device, so this is almost out of battery, so just going to film rest for a phone. So right guys, I'm going to undo this to do the rear seat base. There's another one to undo. One. Two nuts revealed. Right guys, to undo these two bolts with nuts, we're going to need a 13mm socket on a ratchet. You don't need any breaker bar on this, it's so easy to loosen up. You can barely do it almost by hand. So simple. Then this side can come out. Now this bit comes right out. And now one more bolt to loosen that as well. Right, now on this side there's another 13mm nut. go. Right guys, I'm going to put this final seat in, then we'll do that other side on time lapse. So what I'm going to mount to you is I'll start bolting it in. So right, here we go on the start now. Right guys, there you go. Pick up the seatbelts and everything, just speed up and do that side. that goes on is the side bolsters. Right guys, just going to put the side bolster in. That's it off the job task. Alright, I'll start this bolt up. Right guys, I've just popped the rear portion in, the rear floor. So what you do is you tilt it up, slide it in. Now what you do is it slides back, you slide it in, it drops down, and you're going to do the torque screws up. Battery's a little low, so I'm just going to speed ahead here guys. Right guys, I've just put everything back in, I've included the cargo cover, and now when we're finished, so what we'll do is put the cargo cover right across. Grab all the tools out. So now this is done. Right guys, we're going to end off this video. I hope you found this video helpful, and right guys, this is the last episode of the seat swapping. So in the next episode we're going to be changing the dash fascia, like all the trim around the radio and all the gear bezel in the next film. The next episode is one more episode, and after that, that'll be the final episode, and this series is coming to an end very soon. So got one more episode after this. It'll be out in 2 weeks, and after that episode the whole series has come to an end. But guys, we're not at an end with films and car, and it's not the end of the Mercedes on the channel guys. It's still going to be on the channel. We're going to have some content with the Volvo as well, on the 2002 V70. It's still around in case you're wondering where it's gone. Saab's still around too. They're not gone. I know you haven't seen them on the channel for a while, but they're both fine. So if you enjoyed this video, please give this video a thumbs up, as it helps YouTube recommend my content, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any content like this, and share this video with your family and friends, and have a nice day.